Unlike Athens, Sparta built its identity around military power. Spartan society was designed to create soldiers. But Sparta's military culture did not appear overnight. It was shaped by conquest. Sparta conquered Messenia and forced its people into the Sparta conquered the neighboring region of Messenia and forced many of its people into a dependent labor system. But this created a permanent fear. The Helots greatly outnumbered the Spartans. Much of what we know about Sparta was written by people who lived outside the Spartan system. So not every story about Sparta can be accepted as absolute fact. At around the age of 7, Spartan boys entered a strict education and training system known as the Agoge. They were separated from their families, and Spartan youth were taught to survive with very little.
Speak little, strike hard.
This was laconic speech, named after their region, Laconia.
The power of the Spartan army was not simply based on individual strength. It came from discipline and formation.
A Spartan warrior used his shield not only to protect himself, but also to protect the man beside him. If one soldier broke formation, the entire line could become vulnerable. This was why the Spartans trained to fight as one, not as hundreds of individuals, but as a single fighting machine. The strength of Sparta was not just courage, it was discipline.
Spartan women also lived differently from women in many other Greek city-states. They were encouraged to exercise and maintain physical strength. Spartan women could also play a more visible role in society.
Spartan women held higher status than many women in other parts of ancient Greece. This was connected to Spartan beliefs about strength and the future of the state. In 480 BC, the Persian king Xerxes launched a massive invasion of Greece. The Persian Empire was enormous. Its army was far larger than the forces of the Greek city-states. The Greeks needed a place where a smaller force could hold them. That place was Thermopylae. Leonidas led a force that became famous in history.
Spartan king Leonidas led a force that became famous throughout history. The story of the 300 Spartans is one of the most famous stories from the ancient world.
But the truth is that the Spartans were not the only Greeks who fought at Thermopylae. Soldiers from other Greeks became the symbol of the battle. They knew that their chances were extremely small. The Peloponnesian War brought Sparta and Athens into direct conflict. It brought destruction and political instability, and exhausted Greek world. The Peloponnesian War brought Sparta and Athens into direct conflict. Sparta and its allies fought against Athens and its powerful alliance. The war lasted for many years. The Peloponnesian War brought Sparta and Athens into direct conflict. The war many years. It brought destruction, disease, and exhaustion. Sparta played an important role in the Greek victory. After the Persian Wars, Sparta became one of the most powerful states in Greece. But another power was rising: Athens. The Peloponnesian War brought Sparta and Athens into direct conflict. It brought destruction, disease, and exhaustion. Eventually, Sparta emerged victorious. For a time, became the dominant power in Greece, but victoriated than the society it had been built to protect. Controlling a much larger population. Over time, the number of full Spartan citizens declined. The city that had once dominated Greece was no longer unstoppable. Sparta did not disappear overnight, but its power was never the same again. Sparta was one of the most extraordinary societies of the ancient world. It sacrificed comfort for discipline. It built its society around military strength. The Greeks needed a place where a smaller force could hold back a much larger army. That place was Thermopylae. Spartan king Leonidas led